out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. It's that time of the... Now, the starting group. The Milwaukee. Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey. George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now, here's Maxey after Taurean Prince's miss. Pass to Yabusele. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
And we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. You have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And Milwaukee has possession after the Sixers pick up two. And the shot goes in.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Maxey on the wing, covered by Lillard, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade. Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. AGA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Now Oubre, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Lillard. Now here's Middleton. Inside. Giannis left side. Clock at 6. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Over George. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Embiid. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Oubre with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break, and George with the stuff.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Prince setting a pick for Giannis. That shot missing. George with the defensive effort. Oubre dishes to Embiid. Goes back up. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Floats it up for Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Lillard left side. Here's Lopez. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Prince.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
George with the steal. Here's the break. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 24 points per. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is. And he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Martin. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic LU jam.
Hey, get that pass anywhere near the rack. Embiid gonna stuff it.
Trent outside. Livingston looking for the opening. Spins. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Embiid. 2 on the clock. Portis can't get it to go. 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Oubre against Trent. And he banks in the layup. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here's Lillard. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers ahead, up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Lowry out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades.
Embiid climbs the ladder, if that's even possible.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Portis kicks to Green. Giannis a screen on Martin. And it's Green missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And it's Embiid scoring on a gorgeous play. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Jackson kicks to Green. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Trent can't hit. The 76ers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jackson misses. Bucks trail by 6. Green inside the three-point line. No good off the front iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Martin finds Lowry. Back to Martin. Pass to Lowry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Portis, the second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
Martin kicks to Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Back to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Lowry against Jackson. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And so here is Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Martin with a screen on Jackson. 5 to shoot. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 8. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Abu Saleh kicks to Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off, and stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Pass to Yabusele. Three-pointer by Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Portis, a screen on Maxey. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. "16 feet away, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong...
To review the play.
Room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands it.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Hart.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Maxey. Yabusele kicks to George. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shoots over Lillard. Maxey, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Prince's shot is good.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Bucket is good. Lillard's got 10 points.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Shot clock at 6. George, no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Prince with a screen on Maxey. Back to Lillard. For the tie. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Spins. Maxey passes to Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Embiid. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Defended by Middleton. They could use a bucket. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard against Maxey. Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Antetokounmpo inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers lead it, and stolen by Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Lillard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Boy, Lillard's focus and intensity, top shelf tonight. What a performance.
Maxey into the lane. And a missed layup.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Middleton against Oubre. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. To the inside. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. Pass to McCain. Embiid with the screen on Trent. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Beautiful dime from Lillard that time. Good eyes there.
Oubre outside. Here's Embiid. Lopez covering, and they double up Embiid. And finished off by Oubre.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Chris Middleton. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. A 2-point game. Pass to Oubre. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for two. Kelly Oubre.
That one misses. And a deep three from Lillard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
It all comes down to this, man.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Lowry. And it's Doughton in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis no good. The 76ers trail. Lowry kicks to Oubre. Martin against Antetokounmpo. Martin dishes to Lowry. High post, Embiid. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Bucks leading by 3. Jackson with the bounce pass. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Chris Middleton's checked in for Green. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Embiid with the steal. And here comes the break. And George kicks to Maxey. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 6. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Middleton the pass to Portis. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Nifty move. And it's blocked.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean, the read was excellent and the hustle was better.
Trent passes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Tuesday, They'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for that matchup against the Nets, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Jackson. Lillard against Maxey. Here's Giannis. Inside. Onto the Kumbo. Automatic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. Left side, Maxey. Right side, George. Leaps for it. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
A nice shot by George.
And George just has an uncanny knack for driving these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Lillard outside. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to George. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Lillard against Maxey. Lillard looking around. Shoots from the high post. The rebound by Yabusele.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Maxey passes to George. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Here's the screen. Here's Yabusele. Headed by Prince. Here's Lillard driving to the basket. It counts.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Prince against George. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.